knows Cleopatra as Egypt's last queen, but her story is more than history, it's legend. She dissolved pearls in vinegar, bathed in donkey milk, and whispered danger with every kiss. Cleopatra, her name drifts like perfume over the Nile, a queen of beauty, power, and mystery. But her life was wilder than myth, painted in gold, shadow, and daring. At a banquet with Mark Antony, she lifted a golden cup. She dropped a pearl the size of a bird's egg into it. It hissed, it fizzed, and then she drank. One swallow, and a fortune vanished into her body. Not vanity, a message. Egypt's queen could outshine even Rome. She bathed in milk, smooth as moonlight on her skin. 700 donkeys labored to fill a single golden tub. Luxury, but more a stage, a performance of power, a goddess made flesh. And her lips, some whispered they carried poison. One kiss, they said, could kill. Truth or rumor, it did not matter. Cleopatra knew fear was a weapon, and her legend sharper than any sword. She was more than a beauty. She spoke 9 languages, weaving words like magic, bending generals and envoys alike. Greek by blood, Egyptian by heart, she bridged worlds and commanded loyalty with intellect as much as charm. And above all, she became Isis reborn. Statues, coins, rituals, every image screamed divinity. To Caesar and Antony, she was no mere queen. She was a goddess draped in gold, and the world could only gaze. Cleopatra wasn't just a queen, she was a master of spectacle. To impress diplomats, she kept a private zoo filled with exotic animals, even crocodiles. Imagine their shock, seeing these creatures roaming freely. Diplomacy, but more like a wild safari. Roman sources whispered she had a secret perfume factory in the desert. Archaeologists recently found evidence. Her scents were as intoxicating as her charm. Even her enemies couldn't resist her allure. Cleopatra was more than a queen. She was a legend, a woman who ruled with charm and a flair for the dramatic. Her life was filled with unusual and crazy facts, but one thing is certain, she left an indelible mark on history.